Ja, das folgend das Gedicht, weil ich für Kanner geschrieben habe. Das nennt sich The Kind Beast. The kind beast was strong. The kind beast was kind. The kind beast was tall, and the kind beast was wide. The kind beast was tame, and the kind beast was wild. The kind beast was both, for the kind beast was child. When dropped off at school, the kind beast would smile because he liked the other kids and the teacher, even though he looked nothing like them and they looked nothing like him. For you see, the kind beast was hairy, and his eyes, they were red. Without his wide smile, he would provoke dread. But he rarely not smiled, and when he laughed, it would be so shrill and kind and wholesome that everybody else would laugh with him. Now, all the kids were drawing, and the teacher excused herself for a moment. Then, quite suddenly, Charlie pushed Daisy, and Daisy cried, for Charles was unkind. "Don't hurt my friend," said the kind beast, and his kind smile disappeared. Charles looked the kind beast in the eyes, and as I said, the kind beast did not smile, so Charlie started to cry as well. And when the teacher caught up to them, she judged without much ado. For as far as she could tell, the kind beast was wrong, and he was to be punished. But the teacher was wrong, and made Beast want Charles punished. Beast became fury and screamed out loud, "This is unfair." He reached for Charles, but teacher stood ground, so he threw his arms around Daisy's back and neck and thought, this I need to protect. He held her tightly, too tightly, it's true. She cried, and Beast let loose. The teacher sighed, thought danger diffused, but Beast's eyes, they turned redder, and he grew many times in size. The hair on his back stood up to the ceiling, and his claws dug into the ground. These walls would not hold him anymore. He looked around in rage and thought, "What's to squash? Charles, the teacher. The walls, my friends, I can squash them all." Then he caught Daisy's tearful gaze. She coughed and whispered, "Don't," through the kind beast's haze, and he and his anger shrunk. He regretted hurting his friend. He regretted scaring Charles. He regretted scaring the teacher. He regretted scaring them all. He would accept punishment. It would be well-deserved. He had been wrong. No, more so, his feelings had been. His anger had been wrong. Anger made violence slip off the tongue. Never more would he trust his feelings, for anger had been wrong. The next day at school, the kind beast did not smile. But dread was not something he inspired. He didn't make anyone laugh, and he didn't scare anyone either. He was made to stand in the corner, be quiet, and look at the wall. He did not mind. To be here in the corner was of importance. Here he could be kind and strong and not bother anyone, and still more importantly, the walls would not make him angry. By the end of the day, the kind beast thought, "Hooray! I did not hurt anyone, and it wasn't a bad day." He decided he'd become just like the wall, because the wall is something no one has feelings for at all. The beast was so good at standing in the corner that the teacher forgot about him for 3 weeks, just standing there. And when she did notice, she couldn't help but laugh a bit, like you guys. And then she went up to him and said, "You seem to have learned your lesson. Good boy, now sit with the others." The teacher felt a bit bad about forgetting Beast, so for having taken his punishment so well, she gave him a medal. Okay, as the kind beast grew, he made the effort to never be noticed by anyone at all. He learned to be just like the wall. He shaved his back, and he wore contacts. Was he happy? He did not know. As he continued to grow into an adult, he researched happiness, found a song, clapped along, "Because I'm happy," and thought, that was interesting. It's clapping. So he clapped the faces of his wife and friends with the palm of his hand. Okay, we're not going to go there. The kind beast became husband, and he had a friend, but he did not treat his wife and friend too well. He was a bit intense. So his wife left him and went to live by the coast with his friend. I mean, who can blame them? They did leave a note saying, "Bye-bye, Beast." That's it. Beast became fury and screamed out loud, "This is unfair." His hair, it grew back, and his contacts fell out. He grew up to the sky. His claws dug into the deepest of minds. He looked around in rage and thought, what to squash? My wife and friends. To live by the ocean they went, so I will destroy the ocean. Yes, that will show them. So he destroyed the ocean by drinking it up, then lied down because tired he got. His gaze fell upon a child. She was strong and kind and not afraid to ask the beast, are you angry? Yes. It's okay to be angry. It is. Are you sad too? The beast paused for a moment and said, yes, I am sad too. The child said, it's okay to be sad. It is, said the beast. Yes, said the child. Is it okay to be happy too? Said the child. Yes, said the child. Then I will be all of those, said the beast, and smiled and laughed and cried. And the beast disappeared. And as he dissolved into his own tears, his feelings made something else slip off the tongue as he became the ocean. The end.